One of the things that we're seeing in the church now is that your culture, your family, your background in previous generations would keep you Catholic through your college years and after your college years. We begin to see an emerging generation that won't necessarily stay Catholic just because their family was Catholic or because their ethnicity is from a Catholic background. That the young man or woman of today will be Catholic because it's relevant, because they have meaningful relationship, and because they're challenged to be something more. That's what a young person is looking for today.
So I grew up in a Catholic household. Two parents love me very much, and I grew up with two sisters as well, and we would go to church every Sunday. I felt like I had kind of my life together and that college would be a breeze, but I didn't realize that I was really lost. There were different organizations trying to pull me in different groups, trying to get my attention, and so I became involved with the party scene for a little bit, and then with service organizations, and then tried really hard at getting good grades, and none of those seemed to really satisfy. But my sister always, every Sunday, she would drag me to church at St. Mary's.
I think one of the greatest misconceptions in the church is that saints are those who have it all figured out, and when in fact the saints were the ones to honestly admit that they didn't have it figured out. They were the ones to admit how much they needed help, how much they needed God. And it's no different for us, no matter how healthy our upbringing was or how dysfunctional our upbringing was.
I was looking a lot for what I wanted to do, so my purpose, and then looking for a community. And initially it was really hard to find both of those things. And eventually, just over time, as she continued to draw me back into Mass, and as I experienced the Mass and the life that's at St. Mary's, and I felt like that was a community where I belonged. And not belonged because I had something to give them, but simply because I was desired.
I think to see so many of your peers wanting to wake up early and go to adoration for a half hour, an hour every morning, or to see 200 plus students at daily Mass, that's really encouraging, especially when these people are so welcoming and want to get to know you and you're experiencing such acceptance. That's very appealing and exciting. I want to know more about what's going on here.
Young people are at an age, those formative years of college, in which they are more acceptable to the gift of faith, but also more susceptible to perhaps losing it. And there's such a huge potential to be able to, through campus ministry, make an impact that makes the church excel and fruitful into the future.